In '92 in Rio, our nation was sold. An act was sealed, an agenda so bold. Ireland's fate was sealed on that fateful day when our politicians signed our nation away. Now 3 decades on, the truth concealed. Most of the nation's people unaware. The agenda still unrevealed. With contracts and pens and zero fight, Ireland's sovereignty slipped away that fateful night. Without asking the people for their view, your government made their decision for you. So on this fateful day, our leaders did sell Ireland away to the globalist cartel. International bodies now govern Ireland as a whole, losing the Ireland that we loved, paying such a heavy toll. To Agenda 21, they pledged our seas and our land, without the voice of the Irish people at hand. A future shaped by foreign decrees. They traded our country, our freedoms, with ease. Our heritage, our culture, the globalists hate, but yet our leaders handed them Ireland on a silver plate. No votes were cast, no voices heard, expecting the Irish people to hand over their freedoms, absurd. A vision grand for all war leaders to see, control all nations under the guise of sustainability. The UN's hand with its green agenda's decree promises you security whilst taking away your rights to be free. In a world where they say we'll own nothing and we're told not to sigh, the globalist promises us peace, just as long as we comply. Narratives spun through deception and through fear, where freedoms disappear if we refuse to adhere. Smart cities, they promote a 15-minute utopia, where every step is watched. In truth, it's a big brother dystopia. Technology's advances sprung so fast, it consumes our lives and leaves scars that last. In 2020, under the guise of COVID protection, digital search controlled the unvaccinated's action. For 2 long years, draconian laws locked people away, claiming to fight a virus, our freedoms held at bay. The entire population locked inside like birds in a cage, under the guise of protecting health by actors on a stage. We must protect each other, our leaders claimed, yet all our freedoms taken and the unvaccinated were blamed. Draconian laws with a heavy hand, they convinced the public across the land. When rights and freedoms were taken by the state's will, and people's voices silenced except for those paid to shill. This was the establishment ruling with an iron fist. When government wields such power, can freedom truly exist? Can liberty flourish where control resides? Or does it wither under its dark tides? Will our rights be cherished and our travels free? Or will we once again have to bow down to tyranny? Well, let us dream of days less grim, where civil discourse can actually begin, where local hearts and minds can sway against the globalist tide that must be kept at bay, to keep our skies, our land and our sea, protect our culture, heritage and identity. Our nation torn, our people weak, our island no longer ours to keep. The homogeneity of Ireland, once beautiful and pure, now faded away from the mass invasion at our shore. A war on morals and ethics on which we stand, that our ancestors instilled on this very land, falter now in the rising storm. A new world order, now the norm. Our nation challenged by an unseen war, no tanks nor guns, yet the dangers is never far. A silent conflict that's felt by all. Ireland's people now has a duty to stand tall. We must come together and find our voice, for now's the time to make your choice. Fight for Ireland with every breath, or witness silently our nation's death. Remember 92 and understand the path we choose will shape our land. éiRe and go bragh.